Sudan Hornets. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and announce the starting lineups for Game 1, beginning with the Tahoka Bulldogs. Batting first, playing left field, number 14, Jordan Hicks.
I don't know if it's
Batting
working.
second, playing shortstop, number 9, Brogan Stone.
Yeah. Oh.
Batting third, playing third base, number 2, Dante Garcia. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 6, Sam Kessler. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 4, Hayden Gutierrez. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 5, Beck McCluskey. Batting second, playing right field, number 1, Hurley Liendo. Batting eighth, playing first base, number 11, Martin Merritt Carlton. Batting ninth, the DH, number 20, Josiah Quinones. Now the starting lineup for your Sudan Hornets. Leading off and pitching, number 13, Cal Carter. Batting second, playing left field, number 2, Jabron Ornelas. Batting third, playing center field, number 15, Caleb Gretkin. Batting fourth, catching, number 8, Dylan Province. Batting fifth, playing first base, number 11, Julian Salas. Batting sixth, playing second base, number 32, Marcelo King. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 9, Kincaid Boning. Batting eighth, playing third base, number 3, Abram Granados. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, number 6, Hayden Province. At this time, I'd like to ask everybody to stand. Gentlemen, please remove your caps as we honor our nation with the playing of the national anthem.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the broadcast. We're live here from Sudan, Texas, as we fixing to start this ball game between the visiting Tahoka Bulldogs and your Sudan Hornets. The Hornets come in 7. Well, I got this from X Prep, so I'm not sure if it's right, but the Hornets come in 17-9. Of course, 9-4 in the district. They wound up second overall, right, I believe, and first in the small school division bracket. And Tahoka comes in 10-9, 8-7 in the district. They were fourth, I believe, in the district, but the second seed coming out of the small school division. And today you're going to have Cal Carter starting pitching today. I don't know if you heard the lineup or not, but let's put this on my shirt. So for Tahoka, it's going to be Hicks starting off the batting, playing left field, and then followed by Stone at shortstop. Then Garcia at third base, Kessler at catching, Gutierrez in center field, McCluskey pitching, Liendo in right field, Vera Carlton at first base, and Quinones will be the designated hitter. Playing second base is Garcia. And for your Hornets, leading off will be Cal Carter. He's pitching today. will be followed by Jabron Ornelas in left field. Batting third, Caleb Grecken in center field. Followed by Dylan Province catching, Julian Salas at first base, Marcelo King at second base, Kincaid Boning in right field, Abram Granados at third base, and Hayden Province at shortstop.
I tried to look on Game Changer to see if I could see, like if they played who we had played and, kind of compare scores and stuff.
Leading out for the Bulldogs,
hard to tell.
number 14,
There's really not
Jordan
anything.
Hicks.
They hadn't played many people that we played. So
I think Morton was one.
Who?
Morton, I believe.
Yeah, Morton, yeah. Well, that Morton game we played was not any indication of our season. I hope that it was not one of our better games of the season. We try not to think about that game.
I understand. So leading off here is Hicks for Tahoka. First pitch is outside, ball one. Second pitch is inside, ball two. So 2 balls, no strikes here to Hicks.
He's got some heat, I'll tell you that. He just needs to hit a spot.
And that one's going to be ball 3. That one looked a little bit closer to me.
It was a little closer, yeah.
So 3-0 the count here to Hicks, the leadoff batter. And that's going to be in there for strike one.
Cal Hill just needs to settle down a little bit. We got the nerves of a playoff game, and he'll be all right.
3-1 pitch is in there for strike two. And that looked like one of the other pitches.
Yes, it did.
That's what I was saying. It was a little closer. But.
And our camera's up a little bit than what we were last week, so people can kind of see that a little better.
And that one's in there, hit to first base. Salas is going to pick it up, give it to Carter, and it's going to be out number 1.
And for the Bulldogs, number 9, Brogan Stone.
Oh, that's the wrong lineup. So now Stone coming up to bat.
Nowhere I can be out of the sun. I'm going to be over here in the corner in a minute.
First pitch to Stone is a little bit outside. Ball 1. I like actually being behind the...
I'm about to come over here behind Casey Ledbetter.
We usually go...
Be out of the... Because I'm about to burn flat out. I don't know what temperature is today.
We're usually on the side somewhere. Second pitch is in there. Curveball, strike 1. Strike 1, I'm sorry.
I'm proud I knew that was a curveball. $76 degrees, but it's a hot 76 degrees.
Pitch is outside. 2 balls and 1 strike to Stone.
Yeah.
That pitch is in there for strike 2.
Did you get a green ticket? Go get a green ticket from Sam Merriman.
2 balls, 2 strikes. That ball's outside. Gets past the catcher. Nobody on though. No harm, no foul. So full count to Stone. Pitch is in there, fouled off. So we'll do it again at full count here. I forgot I had to move the camera. When they hit it to first, they probably didn't see it. Carter's pitch is outside, so that's going to be ball 4. Stone is going to go to first.
Bulldogs number 2, Dante Garcia.
So runner at first with Garcia up the bat.
Concession stand. They have them at the concession stand. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to walk over there and make sure they know what we're doing.
First pitch to Garcia. Stone takes off. Throw down to second is offline. So Stone steals second base. So now a runner scoring position here for Tahoka. First pitch is in there, hit just in right field, and it drops. Stone's going to come out around the score, and that's going to be a RBI double for Garcia. So 1-0 to score here. An RBI double by Garcia. That brings up Kessler. First pitch is fouled off. Strike one. One pitch is past him, but bounced right back to him. And the runner steals third on the passed ball. He had a chance to get him, though. One pitch is hit into left field. It's going to bring in another runner. An RBI single by Kessler. So 2-0 Tahoka here to start off this ball game. 1 out. And that's going to bring up Gutierrez.
Tahoka Bulldogs, number 6, Sam Kessler.
That's Gutierrez. Throw over to first, and Kessler back.
What happened?
First pitch, they're going to steal. Throw down is short, and Kessler's at second with the stolen base. So runner at second, and 1-0 is the count to Gutierrez, the center fielder. Pitch is in there for strike one. Ball's outside. 2 balls, 1 strike for count. One pitch is hit back to the pitcher, and runner's going to advance, but they're going to get him out at first. So Kessler advances to third with the important second out there.
Good snag there by Cal Carter. His footing slipped a little bit when he threw that to first, but got the out. He was on like the back half of the mound.
Now batting for Tahoka is McCluskey, the pitcher. And that's hit into left field. It's going to be another run for the Bulldogs from an RBI single by McCluskey.
Going for the Bulldogs, number 1, Hurley, Leando.
So the score here 3-0. Top of the first. 2 outs. And I think we're going to have a courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner?
Yeah, I guess so. And up to bat is Leando. Pitch is outside. Ball 1.
Look close to me.
The pitch is in there. Strike 1. Cal's doing pretty good with that curve. The 1-1 pitch is fouled back, I think. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Pitch is outside. Ball 2.
Good job, Dylan.
Two pitch is in there, swung on strike 3. And so the inning ends 3 runs for the Bulldogs. Due up for the Hornets would be Cal Carter, Jabin Ornelas, and Caleb Grecken.
Pretty day. Man, it's a pretty day.
Don't forget, if any of you kids are out there want to come up here and get some free ice cream, you got to be a Sudan ISD student. But come on up here, get a free ice cream, and cheer for the Hornets.
He's kind of mingling around here. He's
I'm
right
going to take this opportunity to let all Sudan ISD students know that you can get a free ice cream from the concession stand with a green ticket from Sam Merriman, who is apparently mulling around the press box on the right side there. So get your green ticket and go get you an ice cream.
Tell Sam to wave.
Set my butt.
Oh, he said the speaker wasn't very loud.
It's not loud on this side.
Oh, he said it's not loud on this side.
If I turn it up, I can blow these people out.
I was going to tell him to go around and tell the people.
I'll announce it again.
So McCluskey, the pitcher, warming up here. And leading off for the Hornets is going to be Cal Carter.
For the Hornets, number 13, Cal Carter.
McCluskey's first pitch is in there for strike 1. Second pitch is outside. One ball, one strike.
Just a touch.
Just a bit outside. One pitch is in there for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Carter.
I'm not sure Cal was convinced on that one.
And he's going to foul off that pitch. Yeah, that strike was, it could have been a little high. It could have went either way, I guess. It was at the top of the zone, let's put it that way.
Yeah, it definitely curved down right at the zone.
1-2 pitch is inside for ball 2, and
Look low to me.
didn't like that.
Look low. It's kind of how they did with the softball game when they kept thinking that outside pitch was a strike.
That pitch is in there, hit to center field, and the center fielder is going to catch that one.
Hornets number 2, Jaber Ornelas.
It's all right, we hit it.
For the Hornets is Jaber Ornelas playing left
Always
field
rather
today.
get caught is to stand there and miss it. I mean, like stand there and look at it, right?
Right. First pitch to Ornelas is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Second pitch is outside. Pitch is over Jibben's head. Ball 2.
Where?
That one didn't curve enough. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. And that's going to be a strike.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
That one looked a little bit outside.
That one looked a little low and outside.
Nevertheless, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And swung on and missed. And that's going to be out number 2. Brings up Caleb Greckin, center fielder today. With 2 outs. 3-0 is the score here in the bottom of the first. Huskies pitches. Oh, I was going to say outside, but that was called a strike.
Yeah.
Second pitch is in there for strike 2.
That one definitely got in there. I'm not sure about the first one.
No balls, 2 strikes here. And that pitch is, well, he said he did. He called him strike 3. So 1-2-3 inning here for McCluskey and the Bulldogs. Up 3-0. Going to the top of the second, I'm sorry.
Is this normal to have 4 umpires?
I don't think so.
What's the deal? Just playoff?
Huh.
We only had
In
2,
softball,
Sam, right?
yeah, I was going to say.
But I mean, the field's bigger. I get that. But.
Yeah. Due up for the Bulldogs here is Vera Carlton, Quinones, and then the top of the lineup with Hicks. Well, you figure in softball they would have at least 3 because, you know, when they get that situation first,
yes.
You know, the girls had remember one of the plays they were calling to see if she had swung or whatever.
Yes.
He was standing way over here.
Yes.
You know, standing over there almost in left field.
Right. Yeah, I've often wondered why they let it just be 2, but wonder if it's that way all the way. Like if you get to the state tournament, I wonder how many there is.
I don't know.
But it is a smaller area. I guess that's the reasoning behind all that.
So second inning to work here for Carter.
Playing for the Bulldogs, number 11, Martin Vera Carlton.
Vera Carlton playing first base today. First pitch is high. Ball one. Some pitch is outside. Ball two. So two balls, no strikes here. And that pitch is popped up to left field. And Ornelas is going to catch it for out number one.
Playing for the Bulldogs, number 20, Josiah Quinones.
That was high. Those were sometimes hard to catch.
I'll tell you, that's when you get discombobulated or whatever.
Especially when the other day when we had 25-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh, yeah. So the DH Quinones up to bat with nobody on and one out. Foul back, strike one. Carter's pitch is outside, ball two. Or ball one.
Yeah, 1-1.
Oh, it is. It is hot over here. 1-1 pitch is hit to second base. And a good catch there by Marcelo King.
Marcelo got the ups.
With the Sports Center top 10 play there. So the top of the lineup, Hicks, grounded out to first in the first inning. And he's going to slice it to first base over Salas's head, but the right fielder gets it in.
Playing for the Bulldogs, number 9, Brogan Stone.
Brings up Stone, who walked.
Julian didn't quite get far up enough on that one. He was close, but.
Stone's pitch is fouled off as Hicks took off, but he's going to have to come back. You got to come back. He didn't know it was fouled off.
Mm-hmm. It was
3-0 is the score. 2 outs here in the top of the second. And Carter throws over to first, and Hicks gets back in time. First pitch is in there for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes here to Stone. Throw it over to first, and he's back. Carter's pitch is in there, swinging on a strike 3. for the third out of the inning. So no runs on the top of the second for the Tahoka Bulldogs.
That was more like it.
Yeah, that was almost a 1-2-3 inning. But
Yeah.
Julian did his best to do a Marcelo at first, but not quite the hops that Marcelo had. But believe me, I would have been the same way. So due up for the Hornets here in the bottom of the second, Dylan Province, followed by Julian Salas and Marcelo King. And once again, the score is 3-0. Tahoka on top.
Now, we're not by any means counting our chickens, right?
Oh, no.
But what are we looking at in the next, like who is, if we were to win the series, who are we looking at next? Is it the district above us?
I haven't seen any of the
leading off for the Hornets, number 8, Dylan Province.
Plesky's first pitch is outside, ball 1. Second pitch is outside. 2 balls, no strikes here to Dylan Province. And that's in the dirt, ball 3. So Province with a 3-0 count. That pitch is in there for strike 1. Taking all the way. The 3-1 pitch is hit. Popped up to the second baseman, and he's going to catch it.
For the Hornets, number 11, Julian Salas.
Brings up first baseman Julian Salas. First pitch to Salas is up. Ball 1. Second pitch is swung on and missed. 1-1 strike to Salas. Pitch is swung on and strike 2. 1-2 strikes here to Salas. And that pitch is fouled back. So the count's still 1-2. The pitch is taken for ball 2.
Yikes.
Wow, that was he's called those strikes before.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're glad he didn't this time.
Yeah.
And that's going to be ball 3, so runs the count full. Full count, 1 out. Bottom of the second, 3-0 Tahoka on top. And the pitch is fouled back. Salas battling here. Pitch is swung on and struck out. Strike two. I mean, out number two. I'm sorry. And Marcelo King coming up the bat.
I think we're trying to kill it too much. We got too much on our swing and not making contact. And the ones we do make contact with kind of popped up.
Yeah. First pitch to Marcelo's in there for strike one. And that's going to be outside for ball one. One pitch is fouled off. Strike two.
That about cleared the dugout right there. Somebody about got smacked.
Nobody even moved.
No. Kincaid moved a little, but that was it.
That pitch is just a bit up.
You know, it's funny. He's thrown some that are out of control, but then he's thrown some that were right in the middle too. So
2-2 pitch is in there for strike three. So 3 up, 3 down again.
And maybe part of his strategy.
Yeah. So no score here for the Hornets in the bottom of the second. Score still 3-0 Tahoka as we go into the top of the third. Due up for Tahoka will be Garcia, Kessler, and Gutierrez.
Y'all give me some first names.
Oh.
I think 13 is Cal. Jacob or no?
Jabron.
Jabron is his name.
Jabron.
Or Jay.
I called him the small one. Caleb Gretkin. D. Probably.
Dylan.
Solace.
Julian.
Marcus Key.
Marcelo.
Boney.
Yes. Kincaid Boney.
Kate Boney.
Kincaid.
Granados.
Granada's name. Abram. And then Hayden Robbins.
Thank you.
Leading off for the Bulldogs, number 2, Dante Garcia.
So Garcia had an RBI double in the first inning, then came around to score himself. First pitch from Carter's hit right back up the middle, and almost got there was Marcelo King, but he's going to have a single.
For the Bulldogs, number 6, Sam Kessler.
It brings up Kessler with a man on first. First pitch to Kessler, and Garcia stays at first even though it got past Providence. So 1 ball, no strikes to Kessler. And Kessler fouls this one off down the right field line out. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Garcia taking off this time, and Province is going to have to eat it. So Garcia still second. Now runner scoring position for Tahoka. Carter's pitches popped up to the right fielder's going to catch it. It's going to be Kincaid Boney with a nice grab there. Runner stays at second.
I wasn't sure they were communicating. I was afraid they were about to crash, but it sounded like they were because Caleb just kind of skirted behind him there.
So that's one out here in the top of the third. And Gutierrez up to bat with Garcia at second. 0 for 1 today. Grounded back out to the pitcher. Tried to bunt and fouled it off. And Carter steps off, and Garcia goes back to second. The pitch is swung on and missed.
Blazing fast.
No balls, 2 strikes here to Gutierrez. The pitch is fouled towards third base. Just out of the reach of Granados. Count still 0-2. And batter calls time. Oh, 2 pitches inside, gets past him, and Garcia's going to go to third. So runner at third with 1 out. Gutierrez still up. 1-2 is the count. Pitch is outside. Ball 2. That pitch is called. Ball 3. Brings the count full. And that pitch is going to walk Gutierrez.
Starting with Bulldogs number 5, Beck McCluskey.
So the pitcher McCluskey up. RBI single in the first. He comes up with runners at first and third with 1 out. And Carter's pitch is in there for strike 1. And McCluskey swung at it. One pitch is inside, ball 1. As Gutierrez steals second, no throw. 1-1 pitch is swung on and fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at second and third for the Bulldogs. And that pitch is inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that pitch is outside, so a full count to McCluskey. Pitch is swung on a strike 3, and more importantly, the second out of the inning. So that brings up Leando with runners at second and third, 2 outs. Leando today is 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first inning.
What is going on outside? We have a rash of break-ins. Everybody's car alarm's going off.
And swung on strike 1.
Are you kidding me? There's another one.
And that's going to be hit to third, right past Granados. And then get past Ornelas, and both runners are going to come in to score. As Leando winds up at second.
Running for the Bulldogs, number 11, Martin Vera Carlton.
So 2 more runs here for the Bulldogs. Brings the score 5-0. Top of the third here, 2 outs still. Leando at second, and that brings up Vera Carlton to bat, flied out to left field in the second. And that's going to be in there for strike 1. That ball's going to be fouled off first base side. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Vera Carlton. Yay, they got him off. Took about 10 minutes too long.
Dang. Well, like 4 went off.
Yeah.
0-2 pitch is swung on. Drop third, strike, but they're going to get him out at first. So 2 more runs there at the top of the third for the Tahoka Bulldogs. Now leading 5-0. Due up for the Hornets is going to be Kincaid Boning, Abram Granados, and Hayden Province. Win or lose here today, tomorrow's game will be in Tahoka. That's a 4 o'clock start, right, I believe? So we're definitely not quitting right now, but whether we win or lose tomorrow, we got to play in Tahoka at 4, the first game. If necessary, I think the third game will be 30 minutes after the conclusion of game 2. I don't know if I'm not going to be able to go to that. I'll have to work. But stay tuned. Somebody may be there.
If there's any aspiring broadcasters out there, just let us know. Text us and let us know. We'll be glad to let you do the game. And Tahoka guy has 32.
First pitch is in there for strike one. And the second pitch is fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes here. And that pitch is going to bounce in front of the plate. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Boning. And that pitch is going to be outside for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And that pitch is inside. That was close, but that was inside. So the count runs full. And that pitch is going to be ball 4.
Hornets number 3, Abram Granados.
It's going to be bring up Granados. And Boning's the first runner for the Hornets.
Sorry, I keep elbowing you. I think I was muted while we were talking pitches. Let me repeat that in just a second. So Cal Carter's at 61 and McCleskey is at 35.
That pitch was outside for ball 1. And that's going to be in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Granados. Pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. Pitch is swung on and that's missed again. Strike 3 for the first out.
So the limit is 110, and then that's a whole day rest. So you're pretty much done for the thing, or how's that go? All right.
Brings up Hayden Province.
Man, days rest. Yeah. It's crazy. I didn't know it was like, I thought it was like if you stop before so many.
First pitch to Province is.
You could.
And it's going to throw to first, get past first baseman. And Boney slid into second.
Yeah, I thought the like 1 day rest if you got to 110. I didn't know it was like you're done. You done.
A runner in scoring position here for the Hornets.
I believe so.
And the catcher's going to call a timeout and talk to the pitcher.
So we were talking about his wild pitches. They've been a little more wild this inning. First 2 innings, he was able to reel them back in, but
this pitch is fouled back for strike 1. And he's going to step off. Bowling gets back to second. That pitch is in there for strike 2. So 1 ball,
Man, that
2
looked
strikes to
outside.
Province. That pitch is outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Province. Pitch is popped up, jammed him a little bit. The first baseman is going to call everybody off.
Number 13. Now, Carter.
For out number 2, that brings up the top of the lineup. Cal Carter flat out to center field in the first.
What?
Yeah, he's going to step off again. And that pitch is inside for ball 1. It's going to be low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Carter. 2 outs from the bottom of the third. And that ball outside. 3-0 the count.
He's called that a strike before.
Carter swings, hits it into right. Right fielder going back, and it's going to be off the wall. Brings in a runner, and Carter's going to stay at third. At second, I'm sorry. But the RBI double.
It's about 4 feet from going over.
That's going to bring up Jabron Ornelas, struck out in the first. With the runner in scoring position at second, and the coach is going to call a timeout.
Well, that busted the no-hitter there, Matt. You can say some more stuff if you'd like. Maybe it would come to pay us.
That's why I said it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to talk about a no-hitter.
Speak it.
And the thing is he may be uncomfortable pitching from the stretch. You know, you get in kind of a rhythm when you're, when you pitch with no runners on.
Right.
When you had that first, we finally got a runner on, he had to switch to the stretch. And sometimes that bothers pitchers.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure nothing bothers this kid. He's haphazard a little bit. I mean, he's got a good curveball, but man, sometimes they're a little out there and wild and high and down, and then he'll throw one right down the middle.
First pitch to Jabron is outside, ball 1. The pitch is fouled off. One ball, 1 strike. Just pop up. Catchers.
Right up on top of your head.
Hits the press box. One ball. If you didn't hear it, I mean. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Ornelas. Carter's sitting at second base. 2 outs in the inning. And that pitch is taken for ball 2, high. So ball 3 outside. So full count here. Full count pitch is ball. That's going to be possible. And Carter's going to come in and score. Ornelas moves the second on the throw. Makes the score 5-2.
Batting for the Hornets, number 15, Caleb Gretkin.
That's going to bring up Caleb Gretkin. Struck out in the first. So a little 2-out rally here by the Hornets.
So, Team Reed goes.
5-2 the score now. Tahoka on top.
Delivered yesterday.
Yes, I thought it looked nice.
And curveball's outside for ball 1.
That's it, Caleb. Swing it back.
In there for strike 1.
Let's go now. Gotta be aggressive.
One pitches in there for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Gretkin.
How would be throwing a curveball?
And that curveball's outside.
Go head up.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Dylan Province on deck. Ornelas takes off. Gretkin's going to hit it to short. And he's going to get it out. It's close play there at first.
He stretched to get that one.
So nonetheless, the Hornets score 2 runs there in the bottom of the third. Breaks the seal there. Score is 5-2. Tahoka still on top, going to the top of the fourth. And I believe Quinones. Yeah, Quinones, and then the top of the lineup with Hicks and Stone due up for the Bulldogs.
So McCluskey caught it. He pitched 30 that time, so 62. Now he's at 62.
So that means he's has to have a full day of rest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he can't pitch tomorrow. I don't know how many pitchers they have.
Yeah, I don't either. Do you? You heard he's their best.
So.
I think they've got a lefty that's pretty good. That's Stone kid. Playing for the Bulldogs, number 20, Josiah Hornets.
So start at the top of the fourth here. Quinona's leading off for the Bulldogs. Lined out to second base on that jumping grab by Marcelo King. That pitch is in there for strike one. And that second pitch is inside for ball one. One pitch is outside for ball two. Pitch is. He wanted to call it a strike, but he didn't. So 3 balls, 1 strike.
He put up 2 fingers on the right-hand side. I don't know what happened there.
He didn't believe in himself.
I guess not. Nope, he said 2-2. Oh, for heaven's sake.
He's 3-1. Like I said, that last one should have been a called strike.
You're right.
So 3-1 the count. Quinones takes, that's the same spot, so now it's full. And that's going to be fouled off. So we'll do it again. It's going to be ball 4 to Quinones.
Running for the Bulldogs, number 14, Jordan Hicks.
And that's going to bring up Hicks. 1 for 2 today, single, and grounded out to first. Pitch is hit to shortstop.
Turn it.
Try to turn 2 here. Got 1. And the fielder's choice.
Running for the Bulldogs, number 9, Brogan Stone.
So 1 out in the top of the 4th. Stone up to bat. And Hicks at first. Got a big lead over there. And he's going to take off. Throw down to second is almost in time. Off the glove of Province. And so Hicks steals second. That pitch is ball 2. That pitch is. He thought about that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. He thought about that one though. There's a little delay in that one. One pitch is in there for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Stone. And that's going to be swung on strike 3. Drop third strike. Runner advanced to third.
Going for the Bulldogs, number 2, Dante Garcia.
So 2 outs with a runner at third and Garcia up to bat. 2 for 2 today. Double and a single. And come around to score twice. First pitch is in the dirt, and the runner's going to come home and score. Yeah, I did his best to block it. Sometimes he just gets past you. So 6-2 the score here. 2 outs in the top of the 4th. And Garcia is going to hit it to third. Granados over to first. And in time for the 3rd out of the evening. So 1 run added on there for the Bulldogs. 6-2 is the score as we go to the bottom of the 4th. And due up for the Hornets is going to be Dylan Province, Julian Salas, and Marcelo King.
I think we changed catchers. Oh, he was just warming up. Never mind. Not a new catcher.
Oh, yeah. I think he was getting ready to bat.
Right.
That's why he was.
Yeah.
Hitting over the Hornets, number 8, Dylan Province.
So Dylan Province up to bat 0 for 1 today. Popped out to the second baseman in the 2nd inning. First pitch is high for ball 1. Swing pitch is outside for ball 2. 2-0 pitches right out in the middle for strike one. That one's hit to the shortstop. Soft liner there to the shortstop.
Heading for the Hornets, number 11, Julian Salas.
So 1 out for Julian Salas, who struck out in the second inning. And first pitch is a curve. That's high for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And the second pitch is swung on for strike 2. And that's going to be.
He wanted to call that a strike. He thought about it.
2 balls, 1 strike. That brings the count to 3-1. That pitch is in there for strike 2.
Gosh!
He kind of a delayed
That's terrible.
call there.
Holy
Brings the count
cow.
full.
Oh, my word.
So a full count and
Take
almost
it.
hit Salas.
I
And
guess he was
Salas
going to
draws
walk
the
anyway.
walk.
Dang.
Number 32, Marcelo King.
Brings up Marcelo King with a runner up first. King struck out in the second inning. He's only at bat. (6-2) the score. Tahoka on top. First pitch to King is in there for strike 1. And that ball's in the dirt for ball 1. And that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to King. And that ball is low for ball 2. Two pitches outside for ball 3. Runs the count full again. And that's going to be swung on and struck out for out number 2. Brings up Kincaid Boning. Walked in the third inning and came around to score the first score for the Hornets on that Carter double. First pitch to Boning is high for ball 1.
At least it's all their pitching this time.
Mm-hmm.
1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs here. Salas at first. And that's going to be low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. And that pitch is in the dirt. 3 balls and no strikes. And that pitch is in there for strike 1 as Boney was taking all the way. Three 1 pitches in there for strike 2.
Holy cow.
Brings the count full.
This is a playoff game. Come on, guy. Man.
So full count, 2 outs. Salas
Clearly high.
should be on the move.
Clearly high.
Gotta be better than that.
Payoff pitch is outside.
Go
for
ahead,
ball,
college strike.
ball 4.
Man alive.
Batting for the Hornets, number 3, Adrian Granados.
That's going to bring up Granados with runners at first and second. Granados 0 for 1 today with a strikeout in the 3rd inning. And that pitch is outside for ball 1. Yeah, that pitch is in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that pitch hits the bat, so that's a foul ball. Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs here.
It takes skill to do that. There you go.
He's gonna get hit. That's gonna load the bases up for the
Number 6,
Hornets and bring up Hayden Province. Popped out to first base in the 3rd inning.
So he's up to 88 pitches. And Cal stopped at 76.
So bases loaded here for the Hornets. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning. And Providence, first pitch of Providence is high for ball 1. And that's low for ball 2.
Didn't I see a pitch like that a while ago?
I think so.
Kid's getting frustrated. That's
balls in there for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike here to Providence. And that pitch is in there for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Two pitches. Called strike 3. And the Hornets leave the bases loaded.
Same pitch as the ball that was above it. Golly, this guy's inconsistent.
So no runs there, even though we had the bases loaded. In the bottom of the 4th, so that's the score 6-2 Tahoka on top as we go to the top of the 5th. And it looks like it's going to be Kessler, Gutierrez, and McCluskey due up for the Bulldogs. And Cal Carter's still out there pitching.
There's no way Hayden could have hit that. There was no way he could have hit that. He just, I mean, it was low, just like one of the ones he called a ball. It's crazy. Definitely very inconsistent.
Yeah, they're just going to have to adjust, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
You're going to have to swing at those.
Well, unless you're 3-0, you know, if you get a good one, swing at it.
So Kessler 1 for 2 today. A single, came around to score, and a fly out to right field. And that's going to be low for ball one. That's going to be in there for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Kessler. And that's going to be inside for ball two. Ooh. That's going to be a curveball for ball three.
Right
3 balls
down
and
the
1
line.
strike.
I mean, really, literally in the gully.
And that's going to be ball 4. Kessler's going to go to first on the walk.
Tahoka Bulldogs number 4, Hayden Gutierrez.
Brings up Gutierrez. 4 for 1 today. And the Hornets going to call time and talk to the pitcher. So runner at first for Tahoka. And that's going to be hit into left field. Ornelas with the grab for out number 1. Kessler stayed at first.
Tahoka Bulldogs number 5, McCleskey.
That's going to bring up McCleskey, the pitcher. 1 for 2 today. Strikeout on a single. And Carter checks the runner at first. And the pitch is outside. Throw down to first, and he's back. One ball, no strikes. And runner takes off. Throw down to second is not in time. Kessler still second. That pitch is called a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to McCluskey. Pitch is outside. So 3 balls, a 1 strike to count. That pitch is in there for strike 2. Brings the count full.
Boom!
In there for strike 3. Called strike 3. And that's the second out of the inning.
Playing for the Bulldogs, number 1, Hurley Viendo.
It's going to bring up the right fielder, Viendo. 1 for 2 today, a single and a strikeout.
Cal has 6 strikeouts so far. McCluskey has 7. It's a pitcher's duel, I guess.
Viendo hits it right back to Carter. Carter's going to throw it to first and get him out for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs at the top of the 5th for the Tahoka Bulldogs. Score is still 6-2. Tahoka going to the bottom of the 5th. And due up for the Hornets. Going to go to the top of the lineup here. Cal Carter, Jabin Ornelas.
93 pitches. He is 17 away. They finished the at-bat, though, right? I thought that I remembered that from last year. So we need to extend it right here. Cal finished the top of the 5th with 89. So kind of neck and neck there.
Leading off for the Hornets, number 13, Cal Carter.
So Carter, 1 for 2 today. Had an RBI double in the 3rd and a fly out to center field in the 1st. And he came around to score himself. So. First pitch to Carter, a curveball is outside for ball 1. Second pitch is in the dirt for ball 2. Pitches on the corner for strike one. And that's going to be outside for ball three. So Carter up 3-1. That's going to be in the dirt, ball four. So Carter walks. It's going to bring up Jabron Ornelas. 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Walked in the third. So runner at first, no outs. That ball outside and low for ball one. Second pitch is in there for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ornelas. Carter takes off, but it's going to be fouled off for strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ornelas. Carter not going, swung on and struck out for 1 out.
15, Caleb Gretkin.
It's going to bring up Gretkin. 0 for 2 today, strikeout and a ground out to shortstop. Ball's outside as Carter's going to take second on the pass ball or a wild pitch, I'm not sure.
Okay, you got this.
So runner in scoring position for the Hornets. One of the pitches outside for ball two. And Gretchen calls time. McCluskey, I guess he's worried about Carter over there at second. The pitch is outside for ball three. So 3-0 the count to Gretchen.
Pitch is at 105.
And they go to what, 110?
110.
Okay. So that's going to be in there for strike one, but Gretchen was taken all the way.
We kind of need Caleb to hit it right here. I know we'd like to get on base, but I'd like to see a hit.
That pitch is outside. And Carter's going to go to third on the pass ball.
Batting for the Hornets, number 8, Dylan
So
Robbins.
Gretchen with a walk. And runner advances the third on the pass ball.
So this will probably be the last batter. He's at 107.
So probably ends up with runner at first and third, runners at first and third, 1 out.
It's McCluskey's last batter, unless Dylan hits it on the first one. I guess. That would be he'd get another one after that. But surely he won't.
Hey, if it's a home run, I'll take it.
If it's a home run, we'll take it. But
if it's a base hit, I'll take it.
Right, base hit, we'll take. That sun is hot.
That's why I'm way back here. Kluski's first pitch to Providence is in there for strike one. Brecken taking off for second and fakes the throw, but he never meant to throw it. So runner moves into scoring position for Providence. 1-1 is the count. And that's in there for strike two.
That outside low something he's calling a strike. Yes.
And he swings it strike three. That's going to be the second out of the inning. The runner's still at second and third, and Julian Salas. That's going to be it from McCluskey.
Sounds like we're going to need to get admin over there. Got some jibber jabber going on.
And they're going to bring in number 17. Looks like. Well, he came out of the. Yeah, I guess he is the pitcher. 17. Who's that? That's going to be Oscar Rendon.
On the pitch for the Bulldogs, number 17, Oscar Rendon.
So he reaches his pitch limit. That means he's got to take, 4 days off? So he will not be available for tomorrow's game. But neither will Cal Carter, I guess. And like I said, I'm not sure how many pitchers Tahoka has. I mean, anybody can pitch, I guess, but I saw a Dodgers game the other day with what was that? One guy came in and pitched. He's like a left fielder, center fielder or something. So bottom of the fifth, 6-2 is the score. Tahoka on top. 2 outs here. Salas up to bat. And you have Grecken at second and Carter at third.
Playing for the Hornets, number 11, Julian Salas.
Rendon's pitch is high for ball one. That's going to be called strike one. 1-1 pitch is in the dirt for ball 2. Yeah, it's going to be inside for ball 3. So 3-1 the count here. First base is open. And it's going to be called strike 2. Full count, 2 outs.
I feel like we're letting too many good ones go by. I think we're not being aggressive. We need to start being aggressive.
And that's going to be high for ball 4. And Rendon loads the bases.
Nine for the Hornets, number 32, Marcelo King.
Brings up Marcelo King 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts versus McCluskey, though. This is Rendon. So King looks at ball 1 high. No pitch is swung on and missed. For strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch is outside for ball 2. And that's going to be fouled off. So strike 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. Bases loaded. And the score 6-2, Tahoka on top. And that's going to be swung on. And strike 3 for the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs, the bases loaded. Left on base, 3 runners left on base. No runs for the Hornets on the bottom of the 5th. 6-2 the score. Tahoka on top. And due up for the Bulldogs, you got Vero Carlton, Quinones, and Hicks.
Oh, okay.
Then about morning lift.
Okay. All right. I think everybody's been covered, I'm sure.
Yeah. Someone got 2 or 3.
I bet. And that's okay.
I think try to get one for his little brother. So, who's your little brother? Chuck on that.
Nine for the Bulldogs, number 11, Martin Vera Carlton.
So Carter's still out there pitching.
Let's see where he's at. Hold on. 89.
He's got 89 pitches. Vera Carlton 0 for 2 today. A strikeout and a fly out to left field. First pitch is outside for ball one. That's going to be in there for strike one, sorry. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's going to be outside, ball 2. 2-1 the count. And that's going to be inside for ball 3. Three-1 to count to Vera Carlton. And he's going to foul the 3-1 pitch off. So the count goes full. It's a hit into right field. And Boning's going to get it in. Single for Vera Carlton.
Playing for the Bulldogs, number 20, Josiah Quinones.
That brings up Quinones, who's 0 for 2 today. Oh, it's water. I don't know. So runner at first, Quinones, the batter. Pitch is outside for ball 1. And the pitch is fouled to the third base side, but out of play for strike 1. That's going to be called strike 2. A little delayed call there. He's done that to us plenty of times. So 1-2 the count to Quinones. Vera Carlton at first base. And Carter steps off. Runner goes back. Pitch is swung on strike, but it gets past the catcher, and runners are going to advance. So he gets the strikeout, but on the drop third strike, goes all the way to the backstop. And they're going to call him out. So somebody's at first. You can't. You can't occupy a base when the base is there or something. I don't know the actual rule. But. So runner advances to second for Hicks. And the pitch is in there for strike 1. That pitch is called ball 1. But that looked like it was in there. Or he's called it strike before. So 1-1 the count, 1 out. Carter's pitch is in there for strike 2. And the runner goes, but it's fouled first base side, and it's going to be out of play. Runner has to go back. One, two, still the count. And that pitch hits him. So runner at first and second.
Starting for the Bulldogs, number 9, Brogan Stone.
Brings up Stone. He's 0 for 2. Walk and 2 strikeouts.
104.
So runner at first and second with 1 out. First pitch is low for ball 1. And that pitch is in there, hit into right center field. It's going to get past Boning. Runners had to hold up. And it goes all the way to the wall, and it's still just going to score 1 run. But 1 run right now is damaging enough. RBI double for Stone. Runners had to hold up.
Starting for the Bulldogs, number 2, Dante Garcia.
Brings up Garcia. He's 2 for 3 today. Single, a double, and a ground out. And that pitch is in there for strike 1. As the score is 7-2 now. In the top of the 6th. And that pitch almost hit him. 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch is outside for ball 2. Two-one pitch is fouled to the first base side. And is it going to be out of play? He charges it. And that pitch is swung on, and Carter strikes him out for out number 2. And that's going to be it for Carter as he reaches his pitch limit. That's going to bring up Kessler. 1 for 2 today, a single in the first. flied out to right field in the third, and then he walked in the fifth. Looks like they're bringing in Kyler Edwards.
On the pitch for the Hornets, number 1, Kyler Edwards.
Yeah, the pitcher's first name.
Kyler Edwards. So once again, no matter the outcome of this game, Game 2 tomorrow is in Tahoka at 4 p.m. So if you can't make it, I believe they're still working on getting somebody to broadcast. I won't be able to be there. I have to work. So, but hopefully somebody can.
I don't know what I'd say that.
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 4, Peyton Gutierrez.
That's funny. That's crazy. No, they don't have to hear us, I guess. I charge this thing all day.
Oh.
At least they can hear. Well, the microphone still works.
Oh, the microphone. Take mine.
No, these don't work. But, like, that is picking up.
Our audio. Oh, they're both dead?
No, the iPad died. Or is dying, I'm sorry.
Oh.
But at least they can still watch the game.
No, there's a. You don't have a plug?
Yeah. But you have to take this out. This is the receiver to use.
I know.
Oh, is that what that's for?
Mine has a charger on it. It's an iPhone charger.
Yeah, I don't know these things. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. For some reason, the iPad dying, even though I charged it all day. So let me know if you can still hear us. Now we got it charged, or charging. Still 2 outs. But the score is 10-0 now. I mean 10-2, sorry. I'm sure the people at home were like, 10-0, what happened? Can you hear me? Is it just making a bunch of noise? Okay. So 2-1 is the count here. I done lost track of all of this. And that pitch is going to be fouled off towards first base. And Edwards gets the strikeout of Rendon for the third out. But the damage is done. 10-2 the score. Going to the bottom of the sixth. And due up for the Hornets is going to be Kincaid Boning, Abram Granados, and Hayden Province. So once again, join us tomorrow as Game 2 is at 4 o'clock in Tahoka. And Game 3, if needed, 30 minutes after the conclusion of Game 2.
Leading out for the Hornets, number 9, Kincaid Boney.
So Boning technically doesn't have an official at bat. He's got 2 walks. Came in around to score in one of them. Rendon's first pitch is in there for strike 1. Man, that pitch is shot. Almost hit the bat. But so 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitch is hit to first. Gets past the first baseman, and it's going to be a tie there for Boning as he hustled and got the infield single.
Batting for the Hornets, number 1, Tyler Edwards.
So that's going to bring up Edwards, the new pitcher. And that's going to be in there for strike 1. In there for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Tyler Edwards. The ball outside, gets past the catcher. Boning going to take second. He'll pass the ball. One-two pitches, called ball 2 inside. The pitch almost hit him. He got out of the way just right at the last second. Brings the count full. The pitch is strike 3.
You hadn't called that all day!
So that's going to be 1 out.
Hornets, number 6, Hayden Province.
Brings up Hayden Province. So 1 out here. Boning at second. And Province is going to swing, hit it to center, and center fielder is going to get it, tags, but goes back to second.
The Hornets, number 13, Cal Carter.
So with 2 outs, Cal Carter comes up to bat. First pitch from Rendon is outside for ball one.
They just make that.
And that pitch is high for ball two. Two balls, no strikes, and that's going to be called a strike. Two-one pitch is swung on and fouled back, out of play. And that pitch is outside for ball three. Full count. And it's going to be swung on and fouled back. Pitch is swung, popped left field there as the shortstop takes over and gets it for the third out. And that's it for the bottom of the sixth inning. Score is 10-2, Tahoka on top. As we go to the top of the seventh inning.
Starting for the Bulldogs, number 1, Hurley, Leendo.
So Leendo, Vera, Carlson, and Quinones due up for the Bulldogs. Edwards pitches in there for strike one. Well, he swung at it. That pitch is hit to short. Goes off of.
Riding for the Bulldogs, number 11, Martin Vera Carlton.
So runner at first was Vera Carlton up to bat. Edwards throws over to first. And the catcher's going to call time, talk to his pitcher. Pitch is outside, ball 2. And the pitch hits him, so the runners advance.
Riding for the Bulldogs, number 20, Josiah Quinones.
So that brings up Quinones with 2 men on. This pitch is high and outside for ball 1. Second pitch is in ball 2. That pitch is in the dirt for ball 3. Three balls, no strikes to Quinones. No outs. That pitch is in there for strike 1. That pitch is hit to third base side. Shortstop settles under it. And for out number 1.
Riding for the Bulldogs, number 14, Jordan Hicks.
Brings up Hicks with 1 out. Runners on first and second. First pitch to Hicks, a swung on and missed for strike one. The pitch is outside for ball one. We've seen that called a strike.
Mm-hmm.
1-1 pitch, the runner goes, and he called a ball on a pitch that was pretty close. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner advances to third.
There's a cat on the field.
Oh, that's the same cat that tries to get me concessions. How dare you ought to try to. I would not touch that cat.
So 2 balls, 1 strike to count. The runner goes, and it's going to be hit to right field, down the right field line. It's going to go foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hicks. Yeah, it's going to be hit right up the middle. 1 run's going to come in. Runner trying to go to third, and the throw is not in time as the batter goes to second on the throw to third. So runners at second and third for Stone. 11-2 is the score. Another run comes in for Tahoka. 1 out still here. Runners in scoring position for Stone. And thought about swinging, but he takes it for called strike 1. And that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. And that ball's in the dirt for ball 1. One, 2 pitches behind him for ball 2.
Yeah. Barely went behind him. I think he thought it was going to hit him, but it like curved right at the last second.
Two the count. Yeah, it's fouled back. Two pitches swung on and missed, and it strikes Stone out for the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring up Garcia.
Tahoka Bulldogs number 2, Dante Garcia.
First pitch, Garcia's outside. The runners thought about going, but they did not advance. Garcia hits it to center field, and Grecken there for out number 3. And after the top of the 7th, he scores 11-2 Tahoka. Due up for the Hornets will be Jabron Ornelas, Caleb Grecken, and Dylan Providence.
Leading over the Hornets, number 2, Jabron Ornelas.
So Ornelas to start the 7th inning. And Rendon's first pitch is ball 1.
That's been a strike today.
Rendon
Go,
pitches hitting to right field, and it's going to drop. And Ornelas turns, but it's going to be a single.
Number 15, Caleb Grecken.
So brings up Caleb Grecken.
Good hustle by the right fielder to save an extra base there.
And that pitch is called a ball.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was a little surprised.
Come on, Caleb, let's go.
Ornelas takes off as the ball kicks past the catcher.
Need a hit now, bud. Need a hit.
Two-0 pitch to Grecken is high for ball 3. Three-0 pitch is outside for ball 4. So runners at first and second, and Province up to bat. And the catcher's going to go out to talk to his pitcher. I'm going to sit down.
Sun finally went down.
Yeah.
Tornado warnings in Amarillo.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
First is up and in for ball one.
Dylan leads the team with hit by pitch at 13. Crazy, huh?
I'm not real sure if that's a good stat.
I'm not sure it is either.
Runner goes runner steals second and
13's
third.
kind of unreal. That's crazy.
Yeah. His on-base percentage is good.
Yeah.
1-1 to Province. And he's going to hit it to shortstop. And shortstop bobbles it. And he's still going to get him out at first, but a runner scores as Greckin advances to third.
Batting for the Hornets, number 11, Julian Saltz.
1 out. The Hornets score a run. 11-3 is the score. Bottom of the seventh, 1 out. Greckin at third and Salas up to bat. Rendon steps off the mound. I think his defense is still moving out in the outfield. He was ready to pitch. First pitch to Salas is in there for strike one. No balls, one strike. Pitch is in the dirt for ball one. One pitch is outside for ball two. Pitch is high for ball three. And he's going to hit that into left field. Left fielder settles under it. Greckin's going to tag up and score. He'll hit ball to left
Really
field.
good hit. I thought it had enough, but took him right to
two
the
outs
wall.
for Marcelo King and nobody on base. 2 runs across for the Hornets. King swings and misses on the first pitch.
Keep those feet in there, Soto.
Pitch is up and in for ball one. In the dirt for ball two. One pitches in the dirt for ball three. Three-one to count to King. And that pitch is fouled straight up, and the catcher misses it. So brings the count a full count. And Marcelo gets another chance. Which is in there for strike 3. And the third out of the inning. 2 runs across for the Hornets as the score is 11-4. And that'll be it for the ball game. Once again, join somebody tomorrow.
I think it'll be me.
From at 4 o'clock in Tahoka. And we'll be rooting them on. Though from over here, I will be. I'll be watching it even though I will be working. So tough loss today. I haven't seen much of the Hornets play, but again, it's kind of like the girls. The bats didn't really.
They're my favorite. They're my favorites. So it's hard to say, but it's been a little up. It's been a little down.
Yeah.
So you can see them play, and they're just smoking it. And then there's some games where it just kind of doesn't.
Yeah.
So it's like I think we got a lot of young kids.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. It's just like the girls. They were,
yeah.
The other day they just kind of their offense just kind of. Then it came on. And
right.
Then,
Right. It was up and it was down.
But join us again. Like I said, join us tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Live here on Facebook Live, or go to Tahoka if you can, and cheer on these guys.
Yeah, they'll need you. They'll need you if you can go to Tahoka.
And
no school tomorrow, so get over there.
Yeah, no school. So if they can win tomorrow, hopefully, there'll be a game 3 right after that. So just
thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. That's all for us today. Thank you.